From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's Voice Briefing. It's Friday, January 3rd, 2025.
I'm Eric Guzman for the Detroit Free Press. The holidays are normally a season of giving, but scammers have been doing more taking in recent years, leaving consumers frustrated about whether there's any resolution for them. Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel wants Michiganders to know that they can file a complaint with her office's customer protection team if they think they've been victimized. Michigan consumers can file their complaints either online, by mail, or fax. The Attorney General is helping Michiganders with complaints within a range of topics including data breaches, health and travel club memberships, price gouging, grandparent scams, and more. For details, visit freep.com.
I'm Frank Witzel with the Detroit Free Press. Clay Douglas, a traveling salesman from Wisconsin who has experienced the highs and lows of the American dream, came to Michigan in the past few months in search of more opportunities, hoping, after hitting rock bottom, to once again strike it rich. At different times in his adult life, the 55-year-old claimed he had earned more than six figures a year. Yet, less than a week before Christmas, Douglas found himself destitute, homeless, and in desperate need of help. After being repeatedly denied it, he eventually received aid from strangers who sought nothing in return. While the story may seem like it has a happy ending, in many ways, it's a reminder of a sobering truth. America is a place where great fortunes are made. It also is a country where so many live just a paycheck or a few from living on the street. They saved me, Douglas said, referring specifically to St. Anastasia Roman Catholic Church in Troy. The church put him up in a Econo Lodge for 11 days and paid off the $6,650 he owed to get his car back, which contained his possessions. I never would have survived on the street, Douglas told the Free Press in an interview, summarizing his life story and describing what happened to him at the end of December as a Christmas miracle. Many aren't as fortunate. According to a federal report released last Friday, nearly 750,000 Americans are homeless, an 18% increase from the year before. Some experts believe that estimate is a gross undercount. The actual number, according to a report by the National Law Center on Homelessness and Poverty, could be as much as 2.5 to 10.2 times greater than that. On Monday, Douglas began driving to Illinois in hope for yet another fresh start.
I'm Sue Solaski, Detroit Free Press food and restaurant writer. Egg prices climbed, restaurants opened and closed, and there were many food recalls. As we welcome 2025, notable events, many of them sad, happened across Metro Detroit's food and restaurant scene in 2024. While many new restaurants opened, there were notable closings or changes in ownership. But there was also joy among chefs and restaurants who earned accolades. One Metro Detroit chef earned a coveted James Beard Award for Best Chef Great Lakes. It was 2011 when a Metro Detroit chef won the award. But there was also sadness, too, with the passing of iconic figures in Detroit's food and restaurant industry. Stubborn inflation kept some grocery store and restaurant food prices from moving downward. Throughout 2024, the average cost of a dozen eggs, mainly attributed to bird flu, rose from around $2.50 a dozen at the beginning of the year to nearly $4 in September, and more recently around $3.60 a dozen, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Overall, egg prices are almost 38% higher than in November of 2023. Food safety was a concern as big names like Costco and Boar's Head issued recalls of products linked to foodborne illnesses. So in case you missed it, you will find a sampling of notable happenings in Metro Detroit's food and restaurant scene at freep.com.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press on freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thanks for listening, have a great weekend, and you'll hear more from us Monday.